Hey there, business professionals. I have a question. Do you know how to say this number in English? How about this one? In business situations, it is very important that you say large numbers and prices correctly. If you tell someone the wrong number, that can lead to all kinds of communication mistakes. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you a simple method that I have taught to many of my clients on how to say large English numbers correctly and naturally. If you watch this video and follow the tips, you will have no problem correctly stating very large and very confusing English numbers. So, let's get into it. So one word that you need to know to understand this video is digit. And digit is a single 0 through 9 that is part of a larger number. For example, the number 47 would have two digits, 4 and 7. 500 would have 3, 5, 0, 0, and then 34,280 would have 5 digits, 3, 4, 2, 8, and 0. Here is the fundamental rule for number structures in English. It's that all numbers are divided into sets of 3 digits. You would have the first set of 3, which is your 100, 10, and 1. Then your thousands. After thousands, you would have million, and then you would have billion. So here is the trick. This number is 500, right? 500. Whenever you see 500, you will always say this as 500. This is always 500, no matter where it is. The difference is that you would add the word thousand, million, or billion depending on which spot the number is in. So here, this would be 500, and because the number is here, we would say 1,000. And then this, 500, because the number is here, we would say million, 500 million. Let's look at two more examples. So this obviously is 4, and it's in this spot. So we would add million, 4 million, then 800, 1,000, 300. So this is 4,800,000, 300. Next, this is 57. And because it is here, we'll add the word 1,000, 57,690. Here's an extra detail. If there are a bunch of zeros, you can just totally skip that section of the number and not say anything. For example, with this number, we have 5 and it's here, so 5 million, but we don't have anything here, so we can just totally skip this 5,620. We don't say anything for the thousands spot. And likewise, this one, 10, and it is all the way here, so 10 billion. We don't have anything in the million, we don't have anything in the thousand, we go straight to 100. So this is 10 billion, 100. All right, now let's practice. Try to say each of these 5 numbers using the method that I just taught you. You can pause the video, and when you're ready to see the answers, click play. Okay, here are your answers. The first one is 93, and then it's in the thousand spot, so 93,000. The next one, 117, and it's in the millions spot, so 117 million. The third one, 330,000, 154. Next one, 1 billion, nothing in the millions, so we skip that, 100,000. So this is 1,100,000. Next, 348,204,108. All right, this part will be a little bit harder. I am going to say 4 numbers. Listen to what I say and try to write the exact number down. I'll say each number twice. Here's number 1. 75,500. 75,500. Number 2, 106 million. 106 million. Number 3, 100,600,000. 100,600,000. And number 4, 29,641. 29,641. All right, now let's see the answers. The first one, 75,500. That would be this. 2 and 3 were a little bit tricky. 106 million, then 100,600,000. And finally, 29,641. Okay, now let's talk about money. Whenever you're saying a large amount of money, you want to make the currency word plural, not the number. This is a really common mistake. So here, this number is $5 million. It is not $5 millions. You want to make dollars plural, not dollar. However, some currencies have singular and plural forms. Like in the United States, we have dollar and dollars. In Europe, they have euro and euros. And then in Great Britain, they have pound or pounds. But some currencies do not have separate singular and plural forms, like the won and the yen. So if you're watching this from Korea, you will always just say won or Korean won. You will never say wons. So this number would be 5 million won. Okay, the last thing we'll talk about is decimals and rounding. Now, this is really important because if you're in a business situation, this is extremely common. Let's look at this number. Let's imagine that your company's total sales was this. It would be kind of weird if you were in a business meeting and you said, we achieved a total sales of 5,167,208,400 won. It would be much more natural to just round this number and say it like this, 5.17 billion. So let's talk about how you can round numbers and how you can use decimals naturally. The first thing is that when you're talking about numbers, when you say the decimal, you say the word point. Some people say dot or period, it's point. So this would be 4.5, not 4.5 or 4.5. And then after the decimal, it's really easy. You would just say each digit individually. So just each individual digit. Here, this would be 4.515, not 4.515. So for all numbers after the decimal, you would just say each individual digit. Okay, now let's practice. Let's imagine this is your company's monthly financial performance. This was your total revenue, so total sales. This is the cost of all the goods that you sold, and then this would be your profit. So for each blank, I want you to round and say the decimal version of these numbers. You can pause the video, and when you're ready to see the answers, click play. All right, here are your answers. Our online revenue last month was almost $2.9 million. We rounded this to 2.9 million. Our cost of goods sold was 1.1 million, so we made about 1.8 million in profit. All right, that is all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Before you leave, if you haven't already done so, you should definitely hit that subscribe button so you can keep getting these lessons and becoming a more confident, professional English communicator. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next lesson.